doing laundry. Do you remember doing laundry here?
Oh yes, laundry.
That was crazy.
Why does
Kids can look out of their window. Every window is a different room, different dorm room. El Presidente's casa. Texting while driving, not okay, lady. This is the Scheidegger Center for Arts. Yeah, I had a lot of classes in here, and it's where Jesse proposed, which was pretty fabulous and amazing and incredible, and a total surprise. He planned a whole thing right under my nose, and I didn't even know. When Jesse proposed, well, okay, it really starts with one day Jesse asked me when he would like to get engaged, and I was like, oh, this Friday. Little did I know that was the very Friday he had planned to propose. So he told me he had to go to work, and there was this concert that I kept hearing about that all of my friends kept saying, hey, are you going to this concert? There was a band on campus that was playing at it. So I wasn't sure if I was going to go or not to this concert because I had a big project I was doing. So finally Jesse's sister, she showed up where I was doing homework in that building and was like, please come to this concert with me. Oh, there it is again. There it is. I was like, oh, all right, I'll go. So I finished up my project. She was like rushing me, like, hurry, we gotta go, we're gonna be late. And I really want to see the first act. I'm like, okay. So she's rushing me. Normally she's like super chill. So I'm like, why is she in such a rush? But anyway, I rushed along with her. And then when we got there, she had to go to the bathroom. And then she was like sitting in the bathroom, like talking to a friend, like, oh my gosh, yeah. And I'm like, you just rushed me all that time and now you're just like gonna lollygag on the phone to this old friend? What are you doing? Anyway, I couldn't figure that out, but I didn't think much of it other than that she was just being goofy. So then we go into the building and like there's cool music playing. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be fun, okay. And then I look next to me and there are all these people that I know, and I turn around and there's like all of my friends. So I text Jesse and I'm like, I'm so bummed you had to work. All of our friends are here. Even friends of his that like didn't go to our school. I was thinking that's so cool that they're all here. So then the concert starts and a friend of ours, Jeremy Moody, he got up and he was like the MC for the night and he wanted to volunteer. And normally I do not volunteer for these things. Like I don't like to be the center of attention. But I was having so much fun between the music and all my friends being there that I raised my hand. And he picks me. And so I go up on stage and I think he like started asking me a question. But anyway, as he's asking it, the curtain behind me rolls up and it's this brand new, super fabulous theater. And I turn around and Jesse is sitting on a bar stool playing guitar. And I'm like, what? What is happening? So he sings a song, and in the middle of the song, he gets down on one knee, and from a string from the ceiling of the theater comes my ring. And he gets down and he asks me to marry him. And of course I say yes. And then later I realized that up in the balcony, all of our family is up there. Our parents, our siblings, and just, it was so cool. Totally surprised me. It was fabulous. My mom told him he wouldn't have to do anything big for like 10 years. And he's reminded me of that more than once. But I will say, we've been married for 8 years. So in 2 years, there better be something pretty fantastic. So in 2 years, there better be something pretty fantastic. Okay.
Oh my goodness, how do you get across that slide?
I don't know, but I bet you'll figure it out when you're up there.
Yeah, there might be oh, it's just part of a house.
I have a feeling your brothers aren't going to be too scared. What do you think?
If they're fighting and they can't reach that stuff, I'll hold them up so that I'll hold and be a good brother. Hold them it's easy to hold and put them up there, and then that one's too hard, just do that one. Now I'll let them go down the slide for that.
Depending on how heavy the kid is.
Where are we?
We're at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, where are we?
Chick-fil-A. This is giant.
Okay, don't dump it on you. Just hold it. Drink out of the straw. Levi is trying to decide if the car in the kid area is sturdy enough, if it'll hold him, or if it's gonna fall. What do you think?
Sturdy enough. I used to be scared. I used to stay down below it.
Yeah.
And I just played all the toys down.
So Jesse and I are playing Uno, which seems like a simple enough game for a married couple to sit around and play, but we play differently. So we are consulting the rules and a YouTube video, and we are still having disagreements about a couple of things. First of all, Jesse seems to believe that if I'm playing my cards and I have one card left, that if he shouts Uno before I shout Uno, then magically I have to draw a card. When the rules state if the next player begins their turn before you've said Uno, then you have to draw 2 cards. Do you see the difference? There's a difference. Also, he just did the wild card +4. And I'm pretty sure the color that we were on, he has in his hand, which is an illegal use of that card. Because I just read that in the rules. And he doesn't believe me. This might not be a game we can play together anymore. What do you think?
Jordy makes up the rules as she goes playing Uno. That's not the way I grew up playing Uno with my grandma.
Well, the way he grew up playing Uno with his grandma is not the way the rules say. So, sorry! Sorry, it's a good game too. I can't help that him and his grandma used to yell Uno before each other, and they counted that as part of the game. It's not. I love you, Grandma. I love you, Jesse. But that's just not the way you play the game. That's not my fault. We just played it.
I'm not playing it. No.
Why?
Because there's too much disagreement about the overall rules for us to play this game.
What? Jesse, that doesn't make sense. You're really not gonna play?
No, I'm not gonna play.
I win.
Get in there and have some fun. Think I've had enough fun for one day. Better go now.
All you Uno players out there, please help settle this for us. He doesn't even want to play anymore. Is it that you have to yell Uno before the person that's going out has a chance to yell Uno, or is it that you start your turn? And if they haven't said it before you started your turn, that then they have to draw 2 cards. Which way is it? Help us, leave it in the comments. Tell us which is the right way to play.